Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand rising, people. Grand rising, everybody. It's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka A.M. Morning, aka Reese Cup, and the author of this here book, Boom, Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Wow. This book right here, this is a good book. Woo! You know what? I just spent the past weekend around a whole bunch of people. They're not strangers, but a whole bunch of people, family and strangers too, because I was out all about this weekend. I was down in North Carolina. And let me tell you, I am so glad that I was CMOSed up. Get your Molly Mall, CMOS, y'all, so boost your immune system, to make you strong, so you won't suffer from the allergies as bad, or you won't worry about your immune system being tired and you ran down. You need that boost of energy, you know. And I'm so glad that I had my boost of energy. Um, like when I can't get the my Kool-Aid, I call it my Kool-Aid, my elixir. When I can't get my Molly Mall sea moss or the gelatinous form, I would do a substitute and take a pills, right? But there's nothing. Them pills ain't got nothing on my lemonade and on my tea. Them pills ain't got nothing on it. It's just, it hits different, you know. When I drink my Molly Mall sea moss, it tastes good, and I could feel the you know, the burst of energy. As with the pills, you know, if you have to get it, it's okay, you know, to give you, it boost your immune system, but the timing of it, like it takes the pills a minute to get into your body, but when you take that sea moss or when you take that gel, it seems like it gets into you quicker, you know, and it's filling and it's good too. So I just don't want to, you know, say that I had that. I got my stuff before I went on down there, and before it was going to be around a lot of people, strangers and everything, because it was a family reunion, baby. I done got 10 more novels from this weekend, just hanging around folks and listening to other people, you know, folks, you know, my books are fictional books, but it's based on true premises. Like I would see a person or a family member or a stranger, whatever, and I turn them into a character. And in my mind, that's where, you know, character based stuff is from. So when people be like, "Oh, is this a true story or is it not?" It may be true, it may not be true. It may be true mixed with a little bit fiction, or maybe fiction mixed with a little bit true. But this is where I get character based from, or the creativity, the blueprint, if you want to sort of say. And you know, because people tickle me the way I see people. Everybody is a character. That's how I remember them in my mind. My mind go to some crazy places, and me being funny and all the time on jokey joke time, these characters I've come up with and build in my mind are some humdingers, you know. So that's a little bit about the inside process, or how I write or how I see things. You're not gonna see it the way I see it because you're not looking through my eyes. So just, you know, forget that. But I had an awesome time, which brings me to today, Monday Madness topic. And everybody that's born, when people say, "Oh no, I have no family, I have nobody," we spend so much time talking about the negative, and we crying about what we don't like or what hurt us. We don't spend enough time talking about or concentrating on what makes us feel good. We don't spend enough time saying, you know, I had a good time with that person or blah, blah, blah. But if you have a bad time, that'd be the first thing come out your mouth. If you get upset with somebody, that'd be the first thing come out your mouth. I haven't talked to Slicky Woo Boo. It's been like 3 days, but it seemed like I ain't talked to him in a long time, because I miss talking to my brother, because we used to talk every day, and then when you don't have that communication or you don't talk, there's nothing going on with us or anything like that. I'm just using this as a reference point. It seemed like a long time. How 3 days can go a long time. So imagine if 3 days feel like a long time when you're not communicating or out there around your loved ones. Imagine how a year will feel to you, or months at a time, how they will feel to you. And life is short, and then you got to think and you start realizing, darn, why do I miss this person? I miss this person because of the good times that we had. I miss this person because of the time that we did share. And sometimes people let a disagreement push them apart. It could be one disagreement. But we are so strong in our convictions, and we're not understanding that word forgiveness in a whole. I don't think the world is in its entirety. They're fighting over there in Palestine and Israel. And it's like they're fighting for a home. I understand why they're fighting. They're fighting all over the place, all over the world, because of their opinion on how they feel. Feelings flee, feelings change. Feelings are like the wind because they're fighting a spiritual battle. This is my opinion. Physically, it's not physical so much all the time. And I got that from my aunt. We was talking this morning, and I was thinking about what she was saying, and I was like, wow, she's right. We're so busy fighting battles physically that we're not thinking that these are spiritual battles. People energy. I hear Molly say this all the time. Low vibration, low vibration. And actually, not until I met Molly and dealing with him that I even understand that phrase. That was a phrase that just was like went over my head because why I wasn't tuned in, I wasn't on that vibration. And being around certain people get you hip to certain things and their conversation. And I was like, okay, I never looked at it this way. The littlest conversation or littlest thing can change your perception of stuff. And maybe at the time I wasn't on that frequency to receive whoever's vibration or whatever. But then as we change people, we change our minds, we change our feelings. We, how they say, have a change of heart. No, you have a change of feelings. That's what it is. But we're going to dive into that a little more deeper. Let me say good morning and bring my super producer, Molly Mall. I missed you. Molly Mall, back into the studio. It seemed like I ain't been here in a long time. It seemed like a long time.
Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow.
What up, Riri?
Grand Rising, baby. Grand Rising. I love you.
Rising.
And I want to tell you, you held it down Friday. I loved it. I loved the conversation. Going there for what I could get into, our signal. Them woods, I tell you. But I loved it, and I want to thank you all. I don't even know who everybody that was holding it down with you on the show.
Everybody came on. It was me, Chow, LA, Louisa. Shit, everybody came on, man. They came on the stream. Lit Friday. You missed it.
I got most of it. I saw enough to know that I can leave my children at home. I think of all of y'all as my babies. So you know how sometimes the parents can't leave the house without the children cutting up, and then you always had that. You had that one child that responsible for everything, that you ain't got to worry when you got to go away, and that's you. You my responsible child. You and Trey, y'all hold it down. You and Trey and Louisa. That's why y'all the morning Mac show. And I can't forget funny man David Green.
Funny man came through.
That's why So everybody that tuned in, like I said, I was in the house, but I couldn't do nothing. And I was like, when I did respond, y'all would get it all late. I was like, okay, it was the lag and then the road, so y'all know how that is.
Dame Dollar, got Dame in here, LA in here.
Grand Rising, Dame Dollar. Grand Rising, LA. Oh man, LA. I wish you could come on and tell us about your festival. Oh man, I was showing the flyer and telling people about that. Priming the pump to let the people in Raleigh know that we coming down there to see them folk one day soon. We ain't gonna say when, but we're gonna get it together soon. And you and Chow, I want to hear about all of the festivities. I know I've been gone for only 3 days, but why do it seem like I've been gone for a long time?
I don't know. You was ready to get the fuck from out of there, huh? Ain't like getting around family. She wanted to get back with friends. Say, hey, look, y'all cool and all, but it's time to go.
No, it just seemed like
no 77, no quick big bites for you out there. You was hurt. I know it. They ain't got nothing out that joint. Everything a ride. But you should have been good in Raleigh though.
Oh yeah, Raleigh was good, but everything there down the street, an hour down the street.
It's 30 minutes. So you
They
playing.
around the corner. They're like, oh, it's just around the corner. Oh, it's not far.
Yeah,
They
to
say
them.
country miles ain't the same as our city miles. No way. Because ain't no way I could walk to their stores or walk, because everything's like a little distance. Not unless you live right there where something is or whatever. But all the houses and everything, the neighborhoods aren't like our neighborhoods. Like we could like leave out of here and go up the street to the mall, walk, not unless you were that really close to one of the mall centers and all that stuff. But pretty much part. And then the roads look different, but they are building Raleigh up like a mug. I was like, this building looks like something I see in New York. So look, they coming. They slow, but they coming. But you know what they don't have down there yet? Red light cameras.
Oh, hell no, they don't need that.
They don't have, like we up here, and they get up there and it's I'm like, wow. And everything's like getting on the highway, you're getting on the highway belt line, that's what they call it down there, the belt line. We call ours the beltway. They call it the belt line.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have no red cameras, and you got to be careful, and they drive. I thought Virginia people drive wild. North Carolina people drive wild too, and fast. I'm looking like
in North Carolina, it'll be an accident. I lay down there for about 2 years. Every time I wake up, like, the hell, these people can't drive out here. Like, you don't see too many people on the road, but every time I woke up, another car accident. I'm like, God damn, what the hell? They probably be drinking though. I know the kids race. They got
people on the road. Everywhere we went was crowded.
Now, like the times that it be happening, like they accidents be happening like 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Morning, so it'd be like them kids probably racing each other. I done been with a couple of guys and we was out there. They wanted to race. I was in the car scared as shit. Like what the fuck? Like never again. Anytime the car do it over 100, my fucking heart and my feet. And I'm like, nah. Unless I'm driving, but if somebody else driving, I don't trust it. Definitely if you racing. So now you so competing, it's like not anything can happen. So them drop me off.
They drop you off after the race. When you get back down to 70, because 70 is like how we do 35 or 50 up here, they is a 70. And I'm like, because I was looking, I was like, well, that's 70 miles, that's 70 miles, I'm like, okay, 70, so. And they be having their rides, them trucks be nice and souped up and everything. It's wild down there, but it's a blast. It's different. It's a break from the norm, definitely a break from the norm. But it's nice. They're really hospitable. Well, it seemed to be anyway.
Y'all remember last Monday how Reese came on here all hyped up. Dallas, what's up with Dallas now? Like you ain't mentioned Dallas Cowboys, the Eagles. What's going on? You all right, or you start
Dallas
watching
won
football?
that game. That last game that Dallas won. But
they won. Yeah, I hear that they won. Dallas won, y'all.
Did they? I mean, when they played the Giants, didn't they win?
They didn't play the Giants last night.
Oh, I don't know who they played last night. Who did he play last night?
Chicago Bears.
And what was the score?
Caleb Williams, the quarterback from here, from this area, he got drafted #1 overall to the Bears. He had like 4-5 touchdowns. It was a lot to a little. I don't know. It was a blowout. They beat the shit out of the Cowboys. That was their first win all year too.
What was the score?
Hey, what was the score, y'all? Like Googling that. I don't know. It was a lot to a little though. We almost lost too though, so I can't say nothing. We blocked the field goal at the end of the game and ran it back. That's how we won.
I didn't see nothing. When we got back here yesterday, my body was so tired from ride and drive. I after we dropped my uncle off, I went by my mom and dropped her stuff off. And my legs and stuff are so tired and so my body, like I said, it felt like I was beat up.
31-14.
Shoot, I gotta go and get out of here. 31-14. Dang.
Yeah, they just had a bag.
they took a bite out of the Cowboys. They done took a chunk out of them, but that's okay. Look, it's just the game. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose. Can't be
Oh
winning all
man,
the
see
time.
LA, see how that works. See, that's what we
So
was talking. The energy
can't be a
changes.
winner all the time. But
Energy
I'm not
changes.
giving up on my Cowboys. My uncle was a Cowboy fan for over 50 years. He said as long as Jerry Jones is is the owner, he said the Cowboys ain't never gonna win no more as long as Jerry Jones stay the owner. He said, and he's gonna come back when Jerry Jones leave. So I don't know. You know, my uncle been a faithful fan all these years.
I think
He gave
Jerry. I think he immortal. I think he not dying. He might live as long as I live. He rich. He gonna figure something out. He ain't planning on ever leaving. That man at least 90 now. He's still out there making moves. So, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Super Bowl's cool, but I think Jerry winning overall because he got the one of the most famous and most money making teams, profitable teams in the world. Dallas team make more money than all these other teams that's winning. Yeah,
right.
we won a Super Bowl, but Jerry done made more money than us. So it's like to him, you think he care about rings? It's cool if he got a few already. He got three. But I think to him, he don't care. He want to keep the people to think he trying to win Super Bowls. But as long as that money coming in, and at the end of the day, he see that profit. I don't
Yeah,
think Jerry care. I don't
yeah.
know.
And even though they say he need to go down system and stop doing interviews, I'm like, he's still doing interviews. So I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
they said they interview the coaches or the players. No, not on the Cowboys. They said you got to interview with the owner.
Yeah, I'm the GM. I'm the GM and the owner. So yeah.
Oh, but so my uncle he said boo to the Cowboys. So now I think he said he on the Ravens. I don't know I don't know what he doing, but he
Where we
gave up
from,
on the Cowboys.
we call that hood hopping.
I'm not
Stay
hood
your hood
hopping.
hopping.
I'm a
Stay
Cowboy
put.
fan.
Stay put.
I'm a Cowboy fan. We got into
Mhm.
a big debate over the weekend over
What?
this Chris Brown versus Michael Jackson. They're
What
saying
question is that?
some people say allegedly that Chris Brown is even bigger than Michael Jackson or better than Michael Jackson. You know, and I'm like, I look at it this way. This is just my opinion. Times change. Michael Jackson was the king of pop in his time, right? We all know that Michael Jackson is always going to have fans that look like Dio. He says they ain't even born yet because everybody always going to love Michael Jackson music and everything. The younger generations, when I say younger, I'm gonna say 30 and under. They seem to love Chris Brown. A lot of them still love Michael Jackson, but they're saying that Chris Brown's doing this and that. Michael's gone.
I'm saying,
Michael's no longer here. But if Michael was still here, do you think that he still would be able to be in his prime and compete with Chris? No. We get older. We can't do what we thought. Like Uncle Charlie, Babyface, and all of them. My cousins was telling me they was just in North Carolina Friday. She's saying that she paid all this money for a show, but they said Uncle Charlie came out dead like he was in a diaper because he old. He can't move. He got to sit there and sing. And if you want to pay hundreds of dollars for a show, you want to see the full show. Their prime is gone. So now you give it to the next generation. What she said,
mhm.
would she pay that money again to see them? No, because their baby face was like, ooh, he tired. Ooh, he because they older. So you can't go to a show expecting to get the Chris Brown energy for something that ain't Chris Brown age. Music it changed like that. They were good for what they did in their time. This is a different time. This is a different
Hey,
time. So
they
you can't
they
compare.
catch up with you. They just old. And then the music still crank. It's kids that's young now that can sing them same songs and do wonders. They can do them dances, tweak it a little bit. But
Mm-hmm.
the other people created it. They can't do it. You'll never see. Kareem and them out there playing 3-on-3 basketball with Ice Cube. Yeah, I want to see Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley. Yeah, that'd be great. But if you seen that shit, I'm not gonna expect Jordan to be dunking from the free throw line and Barkley. They old.
Like when
That's
they was
just
so
happened.
right.
How you expect to see somebody old do the things they was doing when they was young? But now she's saying that at their age they still should be able to give them a little something. They can't even step a little bit or compete.
No.
So she probably like, I ain't wasting my money. So they
Right.
just
She
feel
said they
some.
needed. She said she needed. They if she wanted to hear them just sit down, so she could have sat at home and watched the show because they can't give you that show or showmanship anymore because they're out of their prime now. Their time is gone. Just like a good example of that is Bobby Brown. You remember how Bobby Brown used to be like, "Hey, every little step I take," you know.
Mhm.
Now Bobby is his prerogative, and he said he gonna go sit down. Bobby got off the stage
So they
when they
can
was
hire
on the
some
Oscars
kids to do
because
that part.
you tired now, and it ain't nothing wrong with passing the torch on. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, he can still sing the damn song. There's so many people out here that sing it, don't dance. They got all these people in the background dancing. He can still sing. Just get some kids to do your dance.
You
Like come on
know.
stage and do it.
The glow.
Uh-oh.
Started right, let your energy
Uh-oh.
flow.
Hey.
High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh
Who
ideas
that?
and a
Who
laugh or
that?
two from the first head.
Happy Monday, y'all.
Happy Monday.
Yeah,
Happy Monday.
we.
Grand Rising. Grand Rising.
Reese, don't be going in on Bobby now. Be nice.
No,
Be
I'm not
nice.
going in on Bobby. What I'm saying, I love Bobby Brown because I
Yeah.
understand the music and through
Smokey
all this
Robinson
work.
still moving a little. Yeah, Smokey.
Smokey moving slow.
Well, you know how old
Yeah,
Smokey is. Smokey 90 years old,
he
and all that plastic
Robinson.
surgery and stuff. Smokey be having to still try to be. Smokey never could dance,
Smokey act like he about to
Yeah,
go make
but
really
that's
slow
that.
love to
Look,
somebody.
Smokey, let Chris Brown sing the songs. Let Chris. Because my uncle's like Michael Jackson, Chris Brown can't touch Chris Brown, blah 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 blah. Michael Jackson is great. I love Chris Brown and I love Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Michael Jackson had the
both
biggest
cool.
selling album of all
Man,
times, and we all
that ain't
know what album that was. Okay,
that ain't
Chris,
fair to Mike. Chris Brown can't fucking compare to Mike. It ain't no comparison.
There is no
Just
comparison.
ask Chris
Nobody
they
has.
Brown. Chris
can't.
Brown is
They
He
better.
different
went diamond.
generations. They different generations. I used to hear them talk about nobody could compare to James Brown. There's different generations. They were the shit in their time and their generation. Do you think your son Molly is going to be saying, "Can't nobody compare to Chris Brown? He's the greatest to ever live."
Yeah,
Because
he gonna see Michael Jackson. He gonna know who Mike is. He gonna know
everybody
who
gonna know who
Mike
Mike
is.
is, but then it stops. It don't because he's no longer here with us. The music and
But
everything.
you know what, Reese? This man's still going platinum.
Yeah, every year.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. He's the only man that, as far as I know, only artist that has done that after death. He was going diamond doing life and still going platinum. So that says something.
Michael, look, do y'all think Chris Brown gonna be still? Everybody gonna be loving him after
Not
death?
as not as much as
Well,
my.
it's
I think
different.
Chris Brown
Different.
don't exist without Michael Jackson. I think you never hear
Of
Chris Brown
course,
if it wasn't
I'm
for
not.
Michael
No,
Jackson.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying when they're comparing the two, and I'm saying that it's not fair to compare because there was different
Right.
generations, there's different times. Just like your children, when they grow up and their grandchildren, who do you think they're going to reach back for? No, because like
No, my
Jackie
kids listen to
Wilson,
Michael.
my grandma, you know my grandmother. And I love Jackie Wilson, the music, and I see. But then when I saw Michael Jackson, oh, I love Michael Jackson, and to my grandparents, oh, Jackie Wilson, because it's in their time. That's what I'm trying to say. That everybody has their time to
Yeah,
No,
shine.
I understand what you're saying. I do understand what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying. But I don't
that's
think Michael will ever go out of style.
yeah. I'm saying, how old is
no.
you? Like you older than me. My mom's and them older than you. All of them think Mike the GOAT. I'm another generation. I think Mike the GOAT. It's people that think Mike the GOAT, even Chris Brown in them age. Like
It
at the
might
end of
to
the
go,
day,
but I love
who
Michael
think Chris
Jackson.
Brown the GOAT other than the kids? They don't know Mike. If you don't know Mike and it's the only guy I see
Exactly.
dancing,
That's what I'm
yeah, I'm
saying.
gonna think he nice, but for the majority of the world, they know who to go. So I'm gonna go off that. Like, oh, it's cool. The kid think that that's nice. But when you show Michael Jackson, he didn't know. Oh, damn,
He was
it's
like, "Oh,
somebody.
that's where he got it from." Or that's where. And it's funny because Michael Jackson got his style from watching who? James
James
Brown,
Brown,
Jackie
James
Wilson, and
Brown
all.
and
Fred
Jackson.
Astaire,
He
all
said,
that.
"Oh, he said Jackie." That's what made me always love
This
Jackie
is the
Wilson.
show where your
before that.
spirit
Oh,
goes.
hey.
Oh, it's the morning Mac. Where the
Yo,
time don't
what's
lie.
good, everybody? Good to
Your
see y'all.
inspiration
Hey,
back
hey,
to the
hey,
casual.
hey.
So
Y'all doing
Hey,
today?
hey.
What's
I got a
good?
little bit of time left. I gotta leave out of here early because I have to go to the endocrinologist. But I'm sure I'm just
Oh, okay.
a little early, so I gotta get some stuff taken care of. So, but I know I'm leaving the show in capable hands. Got my people here. I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried about what the doctor gonna say to me.
Don't worry about that either.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell her. She goes, "What you?" I'm drinking some sea moss. I'm writing a prescription for some Molly Moss sea moss. Molly, we gonna take it to the doctor. I'm like, that's all.
Hey.
Sea
Molly
moss.
said he don't do insurance, cash.
I don't take what kind of insurance you got. You got hood insurance? I take that. I only take hood insurance.
But back
It's
to
the
the
little green paper.
conversation over the week, and they was like, because my Uncle Doug, which is 83, he said Chris Brown ain't got nothing on Michael Jackson. Chris Brown can't hold a candle to Michael Jackson. And the younger kids was like, Chris Brown is good. He danced, he could have this.
Yeah,
And, because we know, I think it's because we know and we grew up seeing. So, of course, our generation is always going to be the best because we actually grew up knowing Michael Jackson. We grew up, everybody around the TV with Thriller. Everybody was around the TV when he did that movie. Michael Jackson didn't do videos. He did little movies. We was all remember the time when we got a chance to, I bet you remember, we got a chance to experience the Michael Jackson thing. So we grew up and we knew how awesome he was. Somebody that's 25 years old, they was like, yeah, he good, he cool and all, but they're not going to ever have that experience of being.
My mom got to watch Mike perform, touch his hand. My aunt said they seen Mike perform. He touched her hand. They had to get my aunt to wash her hand. No, she wouldn't wash her hand. The hand that he touched, she put a glove on and stuff. She refused to wash her damn hand. I said, God damn, this dude Mike, man.
Mike and Mike is known all over the world.
Hey, Jojo.
Well, welcome to the Miggity.
Grand Rising. I know that he had people fainting when he hit the stage. Mike, people go, ah! when they hit the stage, So I don't know that Chris Brown.
I do what I can. What y'all talking about? Me already? Y'all been talking about me before I got here.
Well, nobody talking about you, JoJo.
Look, you and David Green got all the white women on lock.
Damn.
Michael Jackson.
Damn. Y'all act like a nigga prejudiced or something. I ain't prejudiced.
You talking about seeing people fainting. And that's what they was doing. Every color was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Fainting, man. That was weird.
You see all the stadiums, sold out stadiums. It's just awesome. I was talking about the music. And this came because, they had a big concert down in North Carolina. It was Babyface, El DeBarge, Charlie, Uncle Charlie, and all of that. And they're older. So they're not going to give you the shows like they'll have other people dancing and all that. But the singers, you get older, your voice change. You get a little, So and she said she would never spend that kind of money. I don't know what kind of money she spent, but she said they tickets was a lot. She said on an older artist again. She said, now Chris Brown, she said, yeah, she'll spend the money to see Chris Brown because he give a different kind of show. I said, that's because Charlie and them, they older. And if you
they did all that dancing back in the day.
Right. Chris Brown is still hot and he popping. Chris Brown
Tell her
was,
go,
young,
see
sexy,
the
and all that.
speakers. Tell her go see the scripters she used to see 30 years ago. Still dance and jump around.
Everybody on Kane. 2 Kanes. They all like Mr. Billy. They went from Ramrod to 2 Kanes. So,
they can still roll their body, just roll it on the bed.
some of them can, but it's just when out of your program, when you season out, I'll say that, and you got to pass the torch for the next generation. Some of these other artists and stuff, they don't want to pass the torch to the next. They still want to be hot and relevant. Oh, I'm doing a 30-city tour. I'm doing this. You're not doing it for the money. You're doing it so you can stay relevant. So people that started
up, doing it for the money, Reese.
They doing it for the money.
Money. They broke.
They broke,
Hell
man.
Yeah.
Babyface, all the songs he wrote for all of the people. You think
Babyface got it. He good.
He probably just up there just to be up there, but most of them doing it.
He up there because he just want. Yeah, he ain't.
Maybe he
Babyface probably still writing.
But his tour is he's singing songs that he wrote for other people, and a lot of people just realizing that he wrote all these hits. The kids that been singing it. Oh, I ain't know he wrote that. So I think that's what this tour was about, to let people know I'm the fucking GOAT. Like I'm him.
So what you think Uncle Charlie is about?
That Uncle Charlie need money.
Trying to pay some bills.
Yeah, he need that money.
Gotta pay these bills. But I think they was gone back then because y'all ain't had social media. I think Chris Brown, Beyonce, all of them be having people fainting some more shit if they ain't had social media. But now you can see Chris Brown interviews. You can go online and see him so much, perform. So when you see him in person, it's like you already know the dances and everything. But he might in person for the first time. You ain't got no they gonna fall the fuck out. They like he's really here. Like this shit is crazy. But now it's regular. Like I ran into Chris Brown. He was wilding at the club. They trying to get away from the fans and shit.
It's still
it say Google say Babyface good. He worth $200 million.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, Babyface good. I don't know about Uncle Charlie.
Google Uncle Charlie. What he worth? Charlie Wilson.
Put up whatever house is together.
You gotta remember though. Also, hey, hey Reese, you also gotta remember that the reason why he's touring now with all those songs is because he bought the rights to them. So the thing about it is, when he was making all that music back in the day, he ain't gonna perform it because he ain't own it. Yeah. But now he own all that stuff. A lot of these artists go back and buy their stuff back and get possession of it, this, that, and the other. Now when he tour,
he can get paid.
And he getting social media and people start watching the songs and listening to it again. Now he getting paid off of it. So that's the reason why he would go out and tour and let everybody know these songs mine. Like this, my song. I wrote this song. I wrote this. I bet you ain't know I wrote this. I bet you know, because now he is getting back out there. And because he owned it now, when it's recycling, like it was like when the Clips came out with their new album, their first album hit #1. Because everybody people didn't listen to the Clips. They ain't had an album together in 15 years. So all the young people now, like, whoa, the Pusha T got a brother? They had a group, and now everybody go back and listen to the old stuff. And they making that money again. They making the money off the old stuff, just like they're making it off the new.
Clips, who got a brother?
Pusha T. You know who the Clips are, right?
Yeah, Pharrell and them.
No, Pharrell isn't part of it. Pharrell is the producer. Pharrell is their producer that started with them. But Clips, but he just produced. So Pharrell was the producer that. So allegedly, the Clips funded Pharrell when he was beginning and got him all the money, got them started because they was drug dealers and Pharrell was there around the hood and made the beats and funded Pharrell to start making the beats. Pharrell made the beats for the first album, and that was like when Pharrell really, really, really hit the map. You know what I'm saying? And then when he hit the map, then Pharrell, went and grew and became the global phenomenon that he is, but he always still has loyalty to Pusha T and the Clips and all that because they was the first people. And I got a Clips and Pharrell story. Like I was, back in the day, I was there. I was there for that event. You know what I'm saying, in Virginia Beach when Pharrell actually played that grinding beat with no hook, no nothing on it. It was just the beat. But yeah, I had to tell that story another time.
That's cool.
But yeah, but anyway, to make that whole long story short, to go back to what I was saying, is a lot of these artists have got their rights and stuff back. So now they're putting things out there to let people know that now, you know, I did this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and now they're making the money off of it. So
see, more money. See, like I said, Babyface don't need the money. He's doing it for the notoriety now. So to let people know, hey, that was me. That was me. That right there, that was me.
You know who else got an album coming out that I'm glad I ain't seen? Juvie. Juvie got a new album coming out in November.
Who?
Juvenile. I was like, what?
Juvie?
Yeah.
Instead of him singing, he the paper chaser. What are you gonna be singing?
Yeah, Charlie Wilson. Hold on. I don't know. One joint saying that nigga ain't got no money. Another joint say he got like 40 million. One say he only got 1.5 to 2 million. As of 2023, he was 1.5 to 2 million, which ain't a lot of money.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That could be just the house. His house worth that.
That could be just the medicals because you know, he did get sick one time and had to, you know.
But now it's saying 2025. He's worth approximately 40 million. So maybe that tour is doing him good.
From the tour.
Yeah, maybe that tour is doing him good.
This money back up real quick.
Because he's on the, you know, thank you, Babyface. Babyface, that's why, you know, hey, if I had a tour, hell yeah, I'm going to bring my friends. I'm like, come on, JoJo. Come on, y'all. Everybody want to come up. That's how you do. You know, shoot. Huh, who ain't going to get on? Yeah, let me hop on that tour and get a couple of meals real quick with you. I'm going to go with, I'll sit in the chair too and sing, I could do magic. I sit in the chair too. She said that he was like, he holding on to his diaper. They said he was just, I'm like, oh, but yeah, you know, so it is what it is. She said that she will pay to see Chris Brown, but the other stuff, no, she said she'll watch.
Charlie Wilson's 71 years old. What you expect him to be doing?
That's what I'm saying. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. You know, so Chris Brown,
go look at Cameo's last video nigga on live joint. That nigga had to. That nigga, if you watch his last joint, he did half of that show on a stool, nigga. Let me get that stool. I know. I'm not expecting. And we expect. I wouldn't be upset if that was the case either. Because why would I be upset? I know the nigga almost 80. You know what I mean? You don't expect him to be.
The crypto. Oh, speaking of tickets and stuff. Before I get out of here, I want to touch on a couple of things. The crypto that you know. They got a gold statue, a 12-feet statue in DC of Donald Trump. The crypto people did that. They got cryptocurrencies, and they said it miraculously appeared overnight, a 12-foot tall golden statue. So that's going to be on the back end. But on the front end, since we're talking about music and everything, the lawsuit with Live Nation and Ticketmaster. Now,
should I join in on that Ticketmaster lawsuit?
They're saying that Ticketmaster are allowing people to scalp tickets because they get a fee for a kickback. And let me tell you what they're talking about if you don't know. Like we had got some tickets to see Usher, right? Last year before last. We paid for our tickets like $120, I say, something like that. But we couldn't go to the show. And Ticketmaster has this thing where they do a buyback, meaning they'll take your ticket and resell it. Do you know them tickets was going for over $500? Because we was in the ADA section. So they bought our tickets back and we made a profit, right? This was like Usher thing in Vegas, his birthday show and all of that. We got tickets cheap because we got it when they first came out. because he's the Virgo thing. You know, it was one of them type of things. So we got the tickets when it first came out, but we couldn't go as the months put on and September came around. So and we was able to sell our tickets back to Ticketmaster and make a profit. Well, they're saying that's scalping, sort of, but Ticketmaster get a cut of whatever they sell back on a
They definitely do.
They get a cut, and that is what they call scalping. So a lot of people have these bots out there, these robots, to purchase tickets. As soon as the stuff hit, as soon as they come out, these robots are buying all of these tickets up. So that's why when we go get the tickets or try to get one, we can't get a ticket because somebody already bought it, and then they already put it back out there remarketing with the inflated price, and Ticketmaster get a cut of that too. So it's like they were doing scalping, digital scalping, and they're saying that Ticketmaster is accused of turning a blind eye. And Taylor Swift kicked the dust off of that because she wanted to know why her fans wasn't getting tickets, or why, you know, how is her fans not getting able to see her? That's because these robots buying out all of these sections, all these tickets or whatever, people buying it, and then they try to flip it on the back end, sort of like houses, flipping houses. They're doing the same thing to the ticket, but there's a law that's saying that you can only buy 4 tickets at a time now. They're putting something into play where you won't be able to get a whole bunch of tickets. But people make a whole bunch of accounts. I get 4 tickets, Weezy get 4 tickets, Rodney get 4 tickets. You can still do that, but it's just a little difficult now that they won't let you buy a whole bunch of tickets like that before. But they're being sued by the FCC, Fair Trade Commission. Anyway, for
they suing them, but they ain't planning on giving nobody no money back. What they putting it into their pockets. Let me tell you how they do. So I had tickets to the Cat Williams show in North Carolina in March. Decided not to go. Some other stuff came up, so I could not go. I tried to sell it back. I tried to get a refund. You cannot get a refund from Ticketmaster. If you just cannot. You have to sell it back to them. The tickets came up to 100. No, it came up to 2 or either 100, because I got 2 tickets. It came up to like $197, $200. I only ended up with 150 something or 140 something dollars because I had to sell it to them with a discounted rate. And then they talking about that's how much they end up selling it to the other person for. That's a damn lie. I doubt it. They probably hiked the price back up because it was good seats.
They put a service charge on there just because they sold it to them. They could say they sold it at $140, but it was $75 in service charge. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get a piece of that.
That's what I'm saying. That was their money that they got from there instead of giving me all my money back.
I was gonna say the Reese though. I know you said Taylor Swift was part of it. Beyonce was ahead of that too. I don't know if Taylor was the first one to do it, but Beyonce ended up selling her tickets on her own personal website. You had to be a part of her crew to get a ticket. Period.
Yeah, that is real.
Yeah,
smart.
You had to be a part of that just to get the tickets. Period, because she wanted to make sure to guarantee that her fans can get the tickets. Because that same thing was happening where, these bots and everything else are buying all the tickets and then reselling them at an inflated price. So there's other people that, not just Taylor Swift that are above it, but all the real top people, they're making up different rules and changing things up and this, that, and the other to make it so that people can't do it. But it's definitely something that should be done. You know what I'm saying? But you got did you hear about the whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing?
No way.
Where Drake bought the entire first 20 front row seats or whatever at the Toronto joint. He bought all the floor seats.
He was trying to pull a 50 cent.
Yeah, he spent like $300,000 according to the rumor. So this is all a rumor. I don't know if this is true. I have not backed it up. I do want to say that first and foremost. But according to the rumor was that he spent $300,000 on buying like the front rows of the show in Toronto. And when Kendrick got word of it, he made the entire concert free. and said that nobody can pay. The
Wow.
whole concert pay. Yeah.
Then
So,
he was like, I sold the first 3 rows, y'all come free.
nah, he sold it. Yeah, he spent
Wow, that's the
300,000
whole
on
show
buying the
free,
topless.
so.
So then he just made the whole show free.
But could he get
And
his
then-
money back for the tickets
No,
that he
nah, no.
Right,
No.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
the
So
show
he
free.
said-
I wonder how do that work. Like if I pay for something, it's free.
Well,
Like
you
I can
you
just
know
ask
what I'm
for a
saying?
refund or dispute that charge and get my money back. And then for the person who throwing the event, you just lost all his money. You ain't getting nothing from this venue, but probably nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'd have went that hard. I'd have let that front row free. I'd have said it's been
No,
free
he let the whole show free, but he didn't get, if you had already bought tickets, then you got your tickets, I guess. I don't know how the whole thing worked, but I know he made the rest of the show free after that, so that
Drake was trying to make it so that his
Smart,
that whole area was empty.
Kendrick's
Yeah.
smart.
He was trying to make it he was trying to make the concert empty, but once Kendrick found out, he filled it back up.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
all he
50 did that to
Kendrick had
Jai.
to do is say, I'm taking
Yeah.
everything general seating. So everybody pay to get your tickets. Everybody come in. You
Them
can,
the
you know,
front row seats. Them the most expensive ones. I'm like, I
Yeah.
get my
that's
money.
usually
Hey,
what
y'all
all
want to
the
move
stuff.
down? We're gonna let some more people in this
Yeah,
joint.
that's what I would have did. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you know, and that's what happened when I went to see Cat Williams when we was in
I
Baltimore
love it.
because I was ADA and they gave us great seats. It was like bam right there. Here go Misha. Yeah, I'm with her too. I'm like, you see, ADA be paying. It pays to be a little ADA sometimes.
Oh, LA Josh Preston said that Charlie Wilson invested in crypto. That's where he got his 40 million from.
Oh, is that see that part I don't know. But
Yeah, I didn't.
that means Charlie Wilson was one of the ones that erected that statue.
I don't
The
know.
12
Is he
foot tall
asking
Don't know about all that.
million now, or was he saying it all together?
I'm sorry.
Now I don't know if he asked him, is he worth 20? Why he's worth?
No, he said he invested in crypto. LOL. Charlie Wilson. Why he's worth 40 million now?
Oh, he joked. Josh, have you invested?
Oh, I don't know
in
if he's
crypto?
joking. Might be serious.
It's crypto. Josh, has anybody bought a crypto coin or part of a crypto coin?
Yeah. I did it for the whole year, and
Yeah,
I bought a half a coin, so I did purchase in crypto, and I did that year after last.
Got that half a coin?
Half of what coin?
You
Bitcoin?
ain't got no half of no
How much
Bitcoin.
a half of Bitcoin
Yes, I
cost?
do got Bitcoin. Yes, I do.
Girl, you rich then. You got half a Bitcoin. One coin costs a lot of money.
Half of Bitcoin
One
is
Bitcoin
about
is like $12,000.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right. So half of one would be like 56 grand.
Well, then I got a little piece of one.
You got half of a percent of one, maybe.
Yeah, I had like.
When did you buy it? When did you buy it?
After when I heard Maddie Ice talk about it on your show.
Then you got some money. Then you made some money. Then
that's some money.
You got some money. You may not got you got a few hundred, but you might not got thousands.
He said
all depends on how much you bought.
He said
put $10 a week. Yeah,
that's where I got that from.
Yeah,
he said put a little bit every week. So and I got mine through our thing.
Oh, he said he's joking.
So,
he was joking about the Charlie Wilson thing. He was joking.
We mentioned.
I'm not joking about the 12-foot gold statue that appeared. They said overnight.
But if you got, then you got some money then. Because if you did it back then, you got some money. Because that joint, back then it was only worth like, back then we was buying, it was like
cheap.
40, 50,000 for a Bitcoin. Now it's at like 112, like you said. Like,
let me see what.
So that means your money should have almost tripled.
Yeah.
Whatever you put into it.
Yeah, man, a lot of them people be inside. Like when Bitcoin and all that came out, my brothers with the Giants, his agent them told him buy that shit. And he was buying it early, and that shit wasn't worth nothing.
Did he sell it?
Yeah, when they first came out, you can get a whole Bitcoin for 300.
Yeah, he refused to sell it. I know beginning he bought like $10,000 worth. So I know he's sitting on something crazy. He never sold it. He just got mental illness, so he just got it sitting. You know,
I bought it on December the 6th, y'all, because it tells me when I
made some money.
When? Last year or a year before?
I'm about to tell you
How much you got?
the year in 2024
How
at
much you
11:18. Here's my details.
Yeah.
Exchange rate.
2024. That's only 10 months ago, so you ain't made that much.
Low money.
December
10.
6,
Made low,
2024.
You been doing $10 a week?
That's how I started out, and this is all I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
As I slide up, that's the proof, that's the date, and I don't understand exchange rate, trade details. I don't understand this part.
That's just telling you how much you bought. So you bought less than a percentage. You bought what less than 1%. So, but if you go, it's still gonna be like your $10 should be worth like 30 something by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was supposed to. And
then you only did 10. You did 2 a week.
Then I bought some more on this date.
Was that in 2025 or how long ago?
Because he said $10 a month, so I bought a little bit more, and now and my exchange rate is 999.
It's still the same, but where you at? How much is that money worth? How much is it worth now? Go to sell that joint.
I don't know. Where do I find that out?
It should be there. Go to your wallet.
How do I get to the wallet?
What you on? What you on?
Cash App.
You on Cash App? You should have a wallet for Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin wallet.
I don't.
You do. You do. If you bought Bitcoin, it's there. Unless you sold
it. I'm showing you. I got
you. Then it should be at the bottom. You should see the Bitcoin signs. Go on that and go to your wallet.
I gotta get ready to Bitcoin out. Look, when I see you in person, and next weekend you can I give to you. You can show me where it is.
Right.
I can't.
I'm gonna send that money to me though.
See, never mind. No, you not right. Because you the one that told me to get it. Y'all the one that told me to do a little bit at it, and I did what I could do. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah, when I sold mine, I wish I had kept it because that damn sure would have made a lot. Because I sold it at a profit. I think I made like $700.
Somebody told me it was about to go down. Bitcoin about to crash and all this shit. I was like, for real, and I believe because they the ones who talked me into really looking into that stuff. And the whole time
he told me to weather it out. But that was when I was going to Indonesia. I wanted that money to ball out of control. I was like, shoot, I want that money.
Oh, you had a lot in there.
Tomorrow,
that much.
It's tall. Turn Up Tuesday. I got to get ready to dip. But I wanted to reiterate 2 shows coming up that we had with the whole crew. That's this Saturday. I'll be in Baltimore. On the 27th, Kobe Jack, Maria Sanchez, myself, and Will Thomas, hosted by Bobby Brooks and DJ B-Man, spinning on the 1s and 2s. If y'all can share the flyer at the end. And then I also want to reiterate on October the 3rd, where we all going to be partied up. And it's not Cutting Up in the Creek. It's on Indian River, Chesapeake.
4104 Indian River Road, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Yes, that's right.
We'll be there.
Jordan B. Headlining Jordan B. Hosted by LA Josh Preston, starring Shout Out and featuring.
Absolutely.
So, we're going to be celebrating Molly Mall's birthday. Yes, and we want to say happy belated birthday to Rodney, who just had a birthday on the 19th.
Yeah,
I know you know I forgot, but I didn't, boo boo. I love you. Never forget.
We ain't mentioned
and Libra's season now. Molly and Chout. Molly is the first. Chout is the 15th, and Rodney them anniversary. We're gonna have a good time. So if nobody bought tickets yet, you better hurry up and get the tickets.
Got my ticket.
Yeah, and Louise is gonna strip for y'all, so y'all will hurry up and get them tickets.
Oh, okay.
Happy belated, brother.
Oh, thank you.
What you do for your birthday, Rodney?
Work.
Peace, I love y'all. JoJo, Louisa, Rodney, Molly, thank you all. I gotta dip out, but y'all keep the show going.
Okay. And I said, happy birthday, Rodney.
Tyree, come on.
It popped up on my Facebook. Like, oh shit, it's Rodney's birthday. Facebook ain't
Yeah,
let
I ain't even do nothing but work, man. I'm still recovering. I had to end up two of my guys didn't show up for work on my birthday, so I had to go cover. That job
Oh,
was
that's funny.
wild. Yeah, I spent the whole day working, man. Then I went and played some poker, and then I was too tired at the poker table and wasn't playing good at poker. Didn't play that good because I was in that joint half sleep. I was at one point in time I was falling asleep at the table. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Because
man.
I was so tired from helping with the move. So, but the next day, yesterday, I chilled and my wife and my kids did some great things for me. Cooked me dinner, cooked me breakfast and stuff. They cooked me breakfast again this morning because I didn't get none of my stuff on my birthday. But, it was good times, man. I'm just happy that life is good, brother.
Commanders won. Yeah,
Oh,
good
yeah.
weekend, brother.
Definitely
Terrence
did.
Crawford won last week. It's been good.
I
What's up,
ain't getting
baby?
I ain't make no money on FanDuel either. So I might take me a break on betting because I ain't won shit yet. All my bets done lost. Even ones, man, I missed one yesterday. About the biggest thing I can't believe is Derrick Henry not getting a touchdown. That killed me.
They
I
play
had
tonight, so
Nah, I'm
you
talking about
still
yesterday. I'm
got
talking
time.
about last week. I'm talking about last week. He
Oh
did me
yeah,
dirty.
that was
Yeah,
crazy.
last week he did me dirty. I
Shit,
needed that touchdown. I would have hit 3 bets on that joint. I was mad. I was like, yeah, I'm not betting no more. I was
I
heated.
can't. Yeah, I don't like losing money, but I be seeing them joints like $5. You can win 30. I'm like, that ain't bad, I was like, nah, if I start, I know me, I'm gonna keep doing it. Like I ain't fucking with it. But people be calling me, asking me shit. If it's hey, you think I should start AJ Brown? I was like, nigga, that's on you. Don't because if he don't score a touchdown, you gonna be calling me and shit, telling me, your man some shit. He ain't even give him the ball and da. So I be like, man, I ain't got time. He finally got a touchdown this week. I'm like, shit, we ain't throw a touchdown the first 2 weeks. That's rare. So you bet money on Philly wide receivers, I wouldn't do that.
Saquon ain't scored yesterday either. That screwed me in the bet too.
Yeah, that was shocking. So I
I
be
need
doing that weird shit. Rush throw 10 touchdowns, then he turn around, throw 5 picks. I don't know what's going on. I can't do it. I don't know what
you know.
happened.
I
Weezy done got
enjoy
kicked
watching. I enjoy watching the games though. It was cool. I chilled. I watched some movies and stuff like that. There's a new show out. I just got started on called Black Cat. That joint seemed pretty good.
like,
It's yeah, it got like that same. It got my boy from Ozark. I'm trying to remember his name, but
oh yeah, the white dude. That
yeah, he in the joint. So anytime, I've been a fan. That Ozark was off the chain, dog. You know what I'm saying? So they got Jason Bateman. That's his name. Yeah, they got him. He on that joint, and he doing. And he did like directing on the joint and stuff like that. And it got to me like the storyline isn't like Ozark, but a lot of the scenes and how it's shot gives me that Ozark feeling. You know what I'm saying?
same producers probably or direct.
Yeah, it's probably the same people from Ozark that's doing it. I mean, it's just the whole how it's shot and just everything about it just gives me that whole Ozark feeling. So I watched like 2 episodes yesterday. I'm definitely interested. I think it's good. And just checked out some other good stuff. I can't think of nothing right off the top of my head that I'll tell you all y'all need to go watch. But
Jay, John, or you want to come on? It's Ronnie's birthday, man. Come
nah,
sing
man, don't do
something
that.
for
Don't do that. Don't do that, dog. Don't do that. We don't
him.
need that. We don't need that in
What
our
up,
life,
Mr.
man.
John?
What's good, Mr. John? Always still love your energy. Just don't want to hear you sing. But
Cal had to get back to
man,
work. Trey probably at work. Recently talking about Chris Brown versus Mike Jackson. I don't really get into comparison with the black people. I think that's how they always get us to hate on the other one. Cardi
uh,
B versus Nicki, they both let. No, I think Cardi some shit because Nicki the queen. And why she gotta be some shit because you think Nicki the queen, or why Tupac gotta be trash because you like Biggie, or vice versa. It's just always why they both just can't be good. Oh, they go weed.
yeah, I don't really, I think I hate those debates anyway. You talking about 2 different eras, 2 different things. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It's like the whole Michael Jordan, LeBron joint, whatever the case may be. I really don't, For me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I like Michael Jackson, but I wouldn't call myself a Michael Jackson fan. I think I like Prince more. I listened to more Prince or know more about Prince or like Prince movies and everything that Prince did more than I like the Michael Jackson for myself personally. You know, but I do laugh at some of the stuff that you hear the stories now that wasn't Michael's voice and all that kind of stuff, that Michael was really a G. Like they telling the story now about Michael Jackson whooping Tupac's ass at a party.
Well, that story was out before he died, though. That wasn't.
Yeah.
And that voice he preserved his voice for singing. That really was, his voice was deeper than that. But he still would talk like that. And I didn't know it was your birthday, Ronnie. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Louisa. Appreciate it.
What's today? The 23rd? Okay.
Today the 22nd. Now my birthday was the 19th.
Your birthday the 19th?
Oh, it was the 19th, yeah.
Oh, your birthday was Friday. Okay, well, happy belated birthday. Did not know.
Oh, good.
Today the 22nd. Look, I don't know what the day is. I just be.
Yeah, shit ain't common. Mr. John said him too. Prince was amazing.
I like Prince's movies. Like I like Purple Rain to me is a classic, son. I mean, Michael Jackson's movie I wouldn't consider it a classic. You know what I'm saying? It was good, but I mean, it was okay, but it was like real dumb and animated and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But Purple Rain, Under the Cherry, what was Prince's other movie? It was called Under the Cherry Moon. I think was the other
watch Prince movies.
Prince movie. Huh? Okay.
So I ain't never really watched Prince movies. And the ones I did, I probably just ain't know it was his movie.
Yeah.
Thought he was in it.
Purple Rain is hands down one of the best. Like
Prince was a good actor. He was a good actor.
Music movies of all time for me. Be that maybe what was it, Last Dragon? I put that in there too because that was very gaudy, but it wasn't that much music in there. But it still had some. I still consider it a music movie. But other than that, you get to comedies. But I just wasn't a big fan of Michael Jackson's movies. I didn't really listen to his music till after he passed away too. I wasn't a big fan before that. Thriller and all that. I was there for it. I was there when my family sat at the TV waiting for that joint to come on and all that kind of stuff. And I thought it was cool.
You must have danced when you was young. You know,
I can't dance now.
Mike, that nigga up there spinning and splitting and shit, moonwalking. Prince just playing the guitar.
Back in the day, you know what? I was one of those dudes that thought he was a molester for real. You know what I'm saying? So I was just I ain't messing with no kitty bit, no kitty toucher. Now as an adult, I don't believe it. But back then when I was young, I was like, nah, I'm good. You ain't gonna catch me. You ain't gonna catch me at the kitty touching parade, dog. I'm good. I'm gonna stay home where I'm safe. You know what I'm saying? Prince stayed with ladies. You know what I'm saying? Prince always had a bad chick. Even though he was half the time he was just as pretty as she was. But he stayed with a woman, so I respected that. And he stayed with a bad joint. Apollonia, Vanity, Sheila E. What was that? He had another bad Nia something. She was bad, son. I think her name was like it wasn't. I got Nia Long in my head, but it wasn't her name. But she was bad back in the day, son. So he always stayed with a bad joint. So it was always good for me. Prince was the man for me, even though he was a woman too, I guess.
He had the jacket with the zippers, JB.
Man.
Oh man. Hey.
But I was big into hardcore rap. Like I shoot back then. As soon as I got old enough, I was trying to go see Uncle Luke. That's what I wanted to go to see. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was
to see somebody shake their ass.
Hey, dog, I was there in Virginia Beach. Let me tell you, Uncle Luke threw a party, son. That thing was a party. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the best concerts I ever been to. I tell you, I ain't never seen niggas hitting raw in the on the stage. They was killing youngins up in that joint. Didn't matter.
They was wilding back then.
Uncle Luke was wild, son. I'm talking about wild. Like, I don't want nobody I don't want nobody had no recordings and no start naming them women that went on that stage. They probably senators and governors and principals and all kinds of stuff now. They was on that stage getting all that. Slapped in the face.
These young girls ain't got no respect for themselves.
No, man, them Luke dances. Them dances that Luke back in the day used to bring a girl on stage and start just straight hitting her in the face with his joint. All right on stage.
When I hear older women say that, I always question how they were because they act innocent, but you know damn well they was wild. And if you feel like they ain't got no respect, teach them. Don't be holier than thou. And I know your ass is the freak of the week, most likely.
Yeah, no bull. It's even worse when you find out your boy married one of them, John. He's like, yo, is she a deaconess? Like, nah, dog. I remember you at Northeast Groover's pool party. Let me tell you, you was definitely taking communion. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you was being passed around like them wafers. For you know, so don't even try to act like it's something new. Yeah, Northeast. Hey, you never been to a go-go pool party? Jeez, I was joining them joints. Woo, woo. Oh yeah, yeah. Go see Northeast backyard. Well, backyard didn't really have. But I think Northeast was big on it. Junk was big on pool parties. I think Essence too. But I don't remember I've never been to a backyard pool party. You know, I've been to that. I went to a lot of the Groovers pool parties. Them jumps was crazy because they used to have it right up here on at the Splash Park in the indoor joint. Yeah, that joint was wild. So good times. I remember when they put that indoor pool in the ice box and they broke that like in 5 minutes. The whole you was walking. I remember my Timbs had 3 inches of water on them joints. I was mad as I don't know what. You know.
That's what's up, Mr. John. Keep it up, brother.
Play Dead Diary.
Quick question, Rodney. The show on Tuesday, that wasn't your show, right? That was the other guy show.
Nah, that's Chef Dennis.
Okay, so but you had it broadcasting on your page. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's how I saw it. Cause I was like, wait, that's not Rodney's show. I realized it when him and the young lady was on there. That was a good show though. That was a good show.
I appreciate it.
Your show too Monday was a good show as well. That was a good show.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we got another show. We're gonna got something tonight. Next week I got a guy coming and wrote a book called The Instruction Manual. He'll be on there, and it's like a 4-part hit series on how to raise your kids in 2025. So it'll be a good conversation to discuss. So I'm excited about that. Got some got Kendra coming in the wellness joint. Kendra with Lady K Wellness gonna come in, I've been working out with. I'm trying to lose this last little bit of weight, even though I haven't been successful because I've been eating like crazy. But you know, it's still, I do feel more in shape though. My body is, starting to tone up and things like that a little, but more. But everything good, man. I'm just happy. Kids doing good. Family doing good. My son sent me cologne. I ain't understand that. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. Yeah, I'm saying I don't need no cologne for my son for my birthday. Like, big better gifts. You know what I'm saying? Then he give me some cologne because he heard me talk about when I was young. I wore Nautica. This nigga bought me Nautica cologne. I was like, nigga,
man.
What is this, 97? Why don't you cool water or something? What are you trying to do? I'm like, yo, ain't nobody wearing Nautica now.
But that does show you that he listens and he cares. But nobody wears Nautica.
He know he can afford Nautica though. He said, shit, it's Nautica job. Right in my price range. I can get this.
Yeah. But it's still good. I'm still thankful. But with he bought me that joint. I was just like, all right, well, first of all, I think it's weird for a man to give another man cologne. That's just weird by itself. Yeah. Like to go out and buy it for him. I don't know. That just seems like it's, like it just seems too personal for me to buy another
But
man
that's your
cologne.
son. There's a difference. If it was your
Nah,
son,
nah. He a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man.
so what's the
I'm
difference in
good.
a woman
It ain't
doing
like
that
it's
for
my
another
baby.
woman?
Yeah, because a woman want to smell that on you. That's different. Like
No, I'm
he
talking
ain't going
about.
to
But
smell
is
that.
it
He ain't gonna
is
smell
it
that
weird
on me.
for a woman to buy another woman perfume?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I had
not
a friend.
weird.
I had a
Yeah.
friend by me.
Unless I
I was
mean, it's a
mad
little
as
less weird, but I think it is weird. Yeah, I think it's
shit.
weird. It's
My
a little
brother.
less weird. Like I would never buy another nigga cologne. I just wouldn't do it. It just doesn't sound like it's the, because like what I'm supposed to do? Like, oh, let me smell it on you, dog. Like, nah, come on, man. Like,
Brother bought me some Bond 9 or some shit, some ooze shit for my birthday one time. And I was mad, but I wasn't mad that he bought me cologne. I was mad when I seen the price. I was like, what the fuck? Because I don't really care for cologne. He know that. So that's why he bought it. He like, you'll never buy cologne, so you'll have this bottle forever. But I like oils. But he bought me some cologne because he into that shit. So I was just like, I just want to spend $500 on a bottle. I just like, what the hell, you know. But it's each his own. I wouldn't buy another man cologne, especially for that type of price. I'd rather just give nigga some cash for all that.
yeah.
Like, you go
And I'd
figure out a
rather
gift
take
card.
cash.
Yeah, gift card or something. Yeah, go there, you go
Yeah.
find something. I don't know what the hell.
Then next thing you know, you find out that's the same cologne he wear. Now y'all out here smelling the
Oh yeah, my
same.
brother
Like,
don't
yeah,
do that. He ain't gonna give me nothing that he got. He only wants you to smell like him. Anything.
yeah, that don't
He
feel
won't even
weird
let
to
you
me.
know
Like,
he
I
put
don't
his
want to
coat.
smell like you either. I don't want to smell like another dude either. You know what I'm saying? I want,
Or
yeah,
if
I don't
you
like
do
that.
happen to have the same shit he got, he gonna tell you don't wear that shit. If he got his shit on, like, nah, I already got my shit on, bro. Don't wear that shit, cause I know you got the same shit. I'm like, damn. Like if he smells somebody, like, ain't that such and such? I'm like, how you know that shit just off a smell? Women and men, he know exactly what they got on. I be like,
Yeah.
man, some people just into that shit. Like
Some
they into
people are.
cars. I just like I don't know half of the cars that ride past. People be knowing, oh damn, I wanted that charge. That's that new Charger. That da 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 da. I'm like what? Like how you know? Like the shit was all the way 3 blocks away. Like I can tell from the body of it. Like nah, I'm not good with cars. Even if my own car, I had to keep looking at it. It's a 2014. Then after a while, I started to remember, but that shit. Some people just into shit, and I think they be into it so much they just like to gift it to other people. So I'm looking for friends that's into cars. Gift me a car, motherfucker. I mean, I just seen
Yeah.
this
You know what I'm into. Shoot, give me a game or something.
game
Give
or
me
something.
something. Yeah, like cologne. I just find that weird. I even told him I was like, yeah, you gotta send me another gift.
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta have them business cards. He told me I was gonna tell her Jesus didn't have didn't have a business card. Nah, these days you want to do business with people. You want them to reach out to you. First thing they ask, like, let me see, you got a business card? And if you don't, most times they don't take you serious. They like
man,
you
get
don't
a
take
digital card.
yeah,
Get a
get that
digital
good.
card. That's what I got. I put
That's
that jump there. I'll be like, pull up your camera. They pull up their camera on the phone, scan that jump to get my card, and I get their information too.
all right
Uh,
there.
yeah. So it's all right there. Get put in the phone. That's that's that new stuff, Mr. Bivens. All right. Tonight I might check it out after my show, Mr. Bivens. I would. You know what, Mr. Bivens, you ain't got a great track record when you come on the joint, dog. If you had a great, I might have to watch that before I bring you on my show because your track record for me ain't good enough. You be going off on other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Start singing, talking, you know what I'm saying? Want to crack unfunny jokes and things like that. Nah, I need you to stay. When on my show, you got to stay on point. You got to be focused. You know what I'm saying?
My man,
So
Two Chains. I'm gonna check you out. Say eight
I'll
o'clock.
check it out. Let me see what he's talking
Round
about, bro.
football Monday night. Y'all chose a bad night for the ball players like to watch football, but I can do both. I can tap in. I
Oh,
watch
we
with
try to be off.
youth
Yeah, we
anyway.
try. What's this today? Oh, today the the Ravens too, ain't it?
Yeah,
So,
Ravens.
yeah, everybody gonna be watching that, John. I think I just got tickets to the Chicago game, so I may not do my show on Monday. I might have to do it on that Monday because that's a Monday night game.
Oh yeah, my boys were just in the booth this past Sunday. They was mad as shit though. They been bought the tickets and stuff, and then Daniels didn't play, but they still had a good time. I was like, damn, there's about 10 of them in the booth. I was like, I ain't going to that shit. They don't allow you to smoke weed in there. So until they fix that problem, I done been to enough football games. I done did enough. It be cold out there
You
too.
Vape? Can't you vape?
I don't
I
know.
done seen people vaping. I seen people vaping.
People vaping that there though, cause it can go away. But I don't really vape. But that is a good thing to think about though.
Dude, that Kendrick Lamar concert, they was smoking like hell in that gym.
Man, I bet they was too. Football games a little different. I done seen little incidents happen that game. Niggas up there smoking weed, getting a little too drunk, feeling themselves. They be ready. Come on with me, partner. But they in the suite. They out in the crowd, they probably be alright. But they in the suite, that shit gonna sit in there. He said, thank you all. You right, Monday night football, not the best time. It's cool, brother. Everybody don't watch football. Then, the Eagles already play, so, you ain't got to worry about that. A lot of people already satisfied. We had a nice blocked field goal for a touchdown. That shit was crazy, man. I was in there doing backflips, running off the wall. That shit was crazy, man. Never seen a game like that. Except the time we played the Giants and D-Jack ran that punt return back. Yeah, that game was lit. All the games was good. Even the Chargers and Denver game came down to the wire. Except Dallas. Reese, I said, why you ain't mention Dallas this week? Last Monday, you was like, you see my Dallas cow. What happened?
Fair weather fans.
Yeah, I don't think Trey got work today. So shit, I don't know what else Reese had other than the Michael Jackson and Prince
no
thing.
videos.
Let me see what she got now. Awesome. Reese always got.
I might have sent you a video.
Go ahead.
I don't remember. I gotta find my stuff for tonight, man. Have a good night. I don't know. Reese was supposed to be joining us. I don't know if she's joining us or not. Well, I should have mentioned that earlier, but I'll text her. We'll see.
See Batista. Old head. Why we all know.
They pretty
That's
good.
Obama. What Obama talking about? I gotta look at these things first.
Good.
We talked about that. It's AI video. Let's see what they talking about. Look like some kids. They look like it's AI generated, but it's probably a message behind it. Seems like something for Monday Madness.
Louisa, Vicky said hi. She said she can't wait to see you on October 3rd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna stop by Gwen and get a rapey brownie. See what's gonna happen. We'll drop. She gonna feed you a few pieces at the show. See what might pop off.
I no longer do those things. So.
It's my anniversary. I'm waiting on my present.
Okay. So it's pre-recorded. It ain't live.
God pray to make a way. Too much going on in my town. Kids dying my age. We said to come outside. Cause they're shooting every night and day. The God pray to make a way. Too much going on in my town. Kids dying my age. See the breakdown. It's a gunshot. They drive by. See a bunch up. And handcuffs. It's a cop. They got yellow tape all over the corner. The kids, they don't wanna play. I see mothers getting shot, it's crazy. First gotta be a better day. Come outside, cause they're shooting every night and day. The God pray to make a way. Too much going on in my town. Kids dying my age.
Okay.
I got a question.
John Dennis said he gonna make a remake of that song.
When is killing gonna go out of style? I know. I mean, that's of course something so vague to ask, but when is that gonna happen? Everything go out of style. Everything lame. When is killing each other gonna be lame? When will that ever?
When Jesus come back and take us off this earth.
Well,
that'll be the last. That would. Hey,
it's unfortunate. Because most of the killing is emotional. It's emotional.
Always emotional.
Ain't it? But yet we the most emotional. No, anytime.
We're not.
Crazy.
Unfortunate. Yeah, remember they highlight us, but there's a lot of white people killing white people too. So it ain't like, you know. But I mean, it's just people in death.
I'm not only talking about us. I'm talking about
just death in general.
It's more white on white crime than it is black on black, but they make it seem like it's, you know.
But I mean, either way, anybody dying, it's a sad day. So it don't matter whether white, black, Puerto Rican, or Haitian.
Yeah, so, I think once people have easier lifestyle, it'd be less killing, you know, like, and we ain't had to pay for everything and paying for rent and doing all this hard labor just to do it all over again. I think it will be less killing. People out here, they trying to survive, so they get in situations, feel like any little dollar they lose, they react. It's money. I think money is the root of all evil, for real. What you was gonna say, B?
I was gonna say women.
If we get rid of women,
you take women off this earth, it'd be peaceful as hell.
It'd be dead. We all would be dead.
maybe not.
A lot of this stuff, they're fighting for no reason, trying to prove something to some woman at home.
That's a possibility, but a lot of times now there are a lot of deaths due to women. They conniving and manipulative ways.
You know, there's a study that say every world war was based behind a woman.
You're right.
Yeah,
that's what they say. There's a study. There's an actual study for that too.
So the world wars were based off women or women on their own, because oil and gold and stuff ain't got nothing to do with a woman.
They got scientific evidence that every world war there was a woman behind it. Somebody was fighting for a woman because a woman did them dirty. They got mad.
Pocahontas, all this is somebody trying to fuck with a woman.
Pocahontas ain't got nothing to do with that.
They say Hitler was trying to bang somebody and she turned him down, so he went and destroyed their country. Yeah, that's what they say.
Come on, the Kennedys, all of them messing around with your girl.
Marilyn Monroe, yeah. Why you think John F. Kennedy got shot? Yeah, because of Marilyn Monroe.
No, it wasn't.
You saw his wife got right out that car quick. As soon as she knew that shot was happening before, she knew what was up. Yeah.
Oh, so she set it up.
Every great movie has a woman behind it that really started the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Every great movie is always a woman. The women always controlling stuff in the shows and things like that. Look at Power. Look at
You remember the Titans?
The little girl. The little girl that was talking trash and remember the Titans that always was telling them how to coach when he got there and stuff like that. Yeah. With her little opinionated ass. You know what I'm saying? It's always a woman behind it. Look at it. What was the joint the Game of Thrones? You know what I'm saying? It was always a woman. Cersei, it was the Dragon Queen, it was all them that started all those wars. You know what I'm saying? Little Jon Snow wanted to mind his damn business. If it wasn't for all these women, he wouldn't have had none of those problems. He would have been good on the wall chilling. You know what I'm saying? What's another great show? You watch Ozark. Shoot, his wife definitely started. That whole joint started. The whole Ozark show started because his wife was fucking his friend. If his wife had been fucking his friend, whole Ozark would have been a short film. Now it's a whole joint. What's another great joint? Another great joint that a woman was in, that a woman started. Hold on, maybe the Wire. The Wire. Now the Wire, I don't think there was no woman. Hold on, let me think.
And
maybe the Wire.
Ben Math. That's why your boy's so crazy. Yeah. Lamar going out there crazy, fucking with his girl. Michi over there hitting his baby mom. He losing it.
All right.
Now his whole mission is
exactly. New Jack City. The whole between G Money and what you call it. It wasn't for her ass. Look, her shit was so good. She made G Money start smoking crack. That's how good her shit was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Who Framed Roger
Rabbit? Absolutely. Damn, Jessica Rabbit started all that.
Shrek. Everybody wanted Fiona.
Okay, so in hold on, because there was a lot of lust and coveting of these women. These women didn't go after them. The men came after them. Jessica Rabbit wanted Roger. She was thinking about the men, but the men was thinking about her. Don't bring her from
Yeah. If Jessica Rabbit wasn't over there dressing all seductively for everybody, singing,
she was drawn that way
by slow and all this other kind of stuff, man. Nah, Jessica Rabbit for sure.
She said, "I'm not bad."
Jessica Rabbit was a clear definition of you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife.
You said Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, not just that was her name. That was her name, Jessica Rabbit.
She's a bad woman though. Maybe bad man is bad woman.
By him looking at a woman, he couldn't get her, so he threw her.
What else was it? What's the best one? Hey, Color Purple. Shit, if she hadn't look.
How you gonna flip that, Rodney?
All over, Suge. All over Suge. All that shit happened to Suge. If Suge hadn't just gave Danny Glover the cooch from the beginning, he would never got none of them other hoes. Yeah. But Suge was always playing hard to get.
They used to fool around together.
Suge was always playing hard to get. Then she came in there going to seduct his own wife and shit. Going to seduct Zeely. Now first going to tell her, oh, you sure is ugly. Next thing you know, you my sister. Come on now.
Every Friday, Craig had to fight Debo because he like that girl. Friday too, he had to fight
Long and Felicia.
Girl.
But who started the war? Because the men are the one going after the women. So it's not our fault if you're coming.
Stay loyal. Yeah, you gotta stay loyal. You're gonna get tested. That's the whole point of relationships. You're supposed to get tested. But when you fail, it's like, come on, man. You know what you doing? Niggas supposed to go at you. You bad. They gonna holler at you. They don't mean you supposed to.
But they're not starting.
In line between love and hate, Regina King was a hoe. Damn, Martin shouldn't have been chasing her ass the whole time when he had a good woman paying for all his shit, and then Regina King was messing with the Chicken King or whatever and not giving him the cooch when she knew he wanted it. She kept on playing hard to get. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, you gotta remember the bad girls, dead presidents. When he came back, if she hadn't been fucking with Cuddy, he would have never robbed that damn bank. You know what I'm saying? Like you name it, there's always a woman behind it.
So we need to stop making movies with the men behind it, Weezy. Get the writing, Weezy.
Oh, I'm right. I just don't like the stereotype. So you telling me that all these wars are behind women? How is it that we have more self-control than y'all do when men do women very dirty sometimes?
Because y'all are manipulative.
No.
That's why. No. Y'all manipulate us.
Who manipulate y'all?
Yeah.
So you going out, we manipulate you to go.
Y'all were born to manipulate
and
people.
Go do different things.
Yeah, that's why y'all become mothers. That's why y'all become mothers, because you want to have your own personal child to manipulate.
No, I became a mother because this nigga can't pull out. Okay.
And why he can't pull out? And why he can't pull out?
Why he can't pull out?
Yeah.
I didn't manipulate him. I can't help it.
Because cooch wasn't made to be pulled out. That's why.
Yes, it does. Anyway,
that's the whole reason why you're supposed to stay.
Hold on. The issue is y'all have no self-control.
I got to answer this phone call,
you're not holding yourself accountable. How is it you
Mhm.
worried about a woman because she messed you over, leave her ass alone? Don't go starting a war. You have no self control and you have no control of your emotions. Don't be taking the damn headphones. Look at them. Don't be not
Yeah,
holding yourself accountable. You want to blame a
emotional.
woman. Now we do have we got a lot of blame. I'm not gonna say that we don't. But again, who is doing the action?
Look,
If you slept
if
if
somebody come take our kid, we have a child. Can I just say fuck it? We can make another child. I want my child. That's me. That's us.
that's your
And
child,
that's how
but
men
you talking
think. That's
about
my woman.
war.
I want my
Oh,
woman back. You know, that's mine. She belong to me. That's how they
see,
be thinking,
good.
man. When they get married and she out here
Like
cheating.
marriage is different.
Yeah,
Marriage is
yeah. Now if they just boyfriend girl, that's different. They be married. Niggas out here, they be going through it because they wife cheated. So
no, I
they
get
be
that.
living
I
murder
get that.
sometimes.
And women go through it when their husband cheat, except we don't go try to tear the whole world up.
Yeah, they if they had the power, they would. There's some women out here that
No, women
only.
can, as you know, women can do a lot of things, and they can destroy your world. And if they want to, they could destroy the world, but we choose not to.
Yeah, it just seemed like most men got power when they got control of things, especially in them times. So if a woman get cheated on, most times ain't nothing really happen. But if a man get cheated on, it was mostly time to war because both of these men got power. Both of these men got egos and things like that. It makes sense. But I think if these women was in power and they dude was to cheat on them, they probably cut their fucking head off right then and there. Ain't even about to do all
They could did it then. They would do things like they might poison them. They
yeah,
might
to
did a
on
lot of
something.
things that did happen like that.
It's like
That they subtle ways they would get you, but they wouldn't take the whole world with them. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, we say they blow up everything and man, kill
Yeah,
everybody.
he'll go blow up the world for something that she did, and when he do it, we supposed to just sit back and cry about it. No, we want to blow y'all asses up too, but we don't
Hmm.
do that. Your choice, you are responsible for the choices that you make when things happen to you. So whether or not she may have been the reason you caught the attitude and you were angry, what you did after that is all on you.
Oh yeah. How do you respond?
Mm-hmm. Bronny,
And
bring your ass up here.
he getting his ass skunked. I heard what you said. What you
Nah.
say about women? That about that.
But a lot, you talking about the war. So it was after a woman. So all that oil and gold was just what? Booty, just extra shit that you got because you was mad about the woman, but you end up getting the land and the gold and the, well, y'all, not y'all, but those, getting the land and the gold and
Mm-hmm.
the slaves and all that. That was just because a woman fucked up and they went to go take everything from the other person. I highly doubt that.
Yeah, they get it, and then they use that to get the women. Who got all the gold? The women want the guy with all the gold, all the jewelry and diamonds. So they go out there to find it.
All right. So what
The
about
more
Cain and
wealth, the
Abel?
more women. Cain and Abel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that story weird, but it makes sense. You know, it's always good and evil. You know, they just let you know.
It wasn't a woman in that situation.
It was the mother who
So it
birthed it.
was.
She had both of their personalities.
Yeah, but she's not the one that caused that strife between them.
They
That
had a
strife
lot.
was caused
One of them
off
had a lot
jealousy.
of moms in them.
Huh?
They Cain and Abel.
What about?
Nah, I ain't hear what you said.
Oh no, I said the mother ain't had nothing to do with that. That was all jealousy, envy,
Yeah, it's
not
no
having a
different.
pure heart. They ain't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with
you know, watch movies, Good Child, Bad Child, or something like when the mother treat one
it.
kid better than the other, so
She
that
didn't
kid
shit.
act out towards the other child. That's what
That,
was
but
going
that
on.
wasn't
She
her.
treated
That
one
was
better than the other.
God.
They ain't tell you about it, you know. God is mom and dad. They just make it seem like it's just this one guy, you know.
Exactly, mom and dad. So it was both of their asses then.
Yeah, they was treating one child better than the other. Mom is supposed to nurture it. They ain't give him enough milk. He had the attitude. He got all that from Pop. He had that.
Lord have
He had the
mercy.
fight in him,
Yeah.
but Mom only really truly said one of the kids, man. We know which one it was.
So all the women go. it's gonna be peace. Is what Rodney is saying. It's
Hell
gonna
no,
eat like
it's
long.
gonna be gay. That's what it's gonna be. Like the hell he talking about, and we all dying soon. It's like we ain't giving birth to nothing.
Uh,
Now it be weird
it'll be
because
peaceful a little bit. Then you like, you know what?
oh yeah, we got 3 women chained back there. We just gonna
Nope,
impregnate
no
them.
women at all. Ain't no more women. The women gone. All the
Like
women gone.
now, if all the men leave, it'd be the same thing. That's why I say that's how it's so easy to let you know how things supposed to work. Without
Mm-hmm.
us, it's no y'all. Without y'all, ain't no us. So it's like
That's true.
for all us to
My
get
bad.
here,
I'm back.
it took man and woman to bring us all here. So it's gonna take us both, regardless.
Y'all
What
gonna
up,
be bored.
Miss?
Y'all will be bored without us, and we would definitely be bored without y'all. I'm sure for a little bit. Y'all will enjoy the quiet, then you get bored. It's quiet, too damn quiet. I don't hear nobody talk.
Yeah, be no arguing, no reason to argue.
Y'all find the reason.
Nah,
That is not how you build that house, nigga. Let me show you how to do. Y'all find the reason. Anywho.
yeah, we'll figure it out, man. Oh man,
Marlon said it'll be gay. It would. But who y'all gonna sleep with?
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be out in the solitude by myself. I wouldn't want no niggas beside me. I don't want
Just get real acquainted with
no.
Palmisha and Handria.
Hey, I'm good with them. Shoot, I known them all my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They faithful, all that.
Don't talk.
Hey, don't talk back. Ain't got to cuddle. Don't gotta take them out to dinner. Nothing.
That's funny.
My dog done got in between the camera. He gonna knock this whole camera down. Watch. Come on, man. What you want? I'm dog sitting, so now my dog jealous. Anytime the other dog get close to me, that nigga like, nah, this my people, man. You gonna pet me. Don't pet that other dog. Move.
Yeah, just like children.
Uh, they funny though. But have some fun tonight, man. I'm about to get out here and finish getting my finish get my yard ready, everything like that, and get ready for the show tonight. You know, just have a good time.
What y'all talking about tonight?
Reese's supposed to be joining us. We want to talk a few topics, but I'm basically gonna talk about got some stuff for entertainment. Just what's going on out there today and now, just that and talk about what's going on. I haven't got a real good topic yet, but I'll figure it out between now and then, and just have a good show. I don't know, might open it up to whoever want to come. I don't care, because Matty Ice, man, his job and we're having him work every night, so he can't make the show. And Coach, he's trying to make it, but he was out in he went to the Colts Tennessee game.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
he should be back, but he got some stuff he gotta take care of too. So, I'm just gonna have fun. It don't
man.
matter. Just have some fun, talk some trash, and talk about some of the things we talked about last week and get back to it. But this is good times, man. I'm just excited to, life is great, man. Just keep that good positive attitude. Now I'm looking forward. I had a great birthday weekend. Looking forward to coming and hanging out with y'all on the second, third of October, and have some fun. That's all I'm just getting excited for next. My daughter
Yeah,
doing great,
I'm
everybody
excited.
doing great. Life is good.
That's good.
I wanted to go to the range, man. I was mad I couldn't because I ended up working. I didn't go to the range. I still want to go. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't I wanted to do that for my birthday. Let a few shots off. Let people know I still got them groupings. Molly
Mm,
don't know nothing about them groupings. He don't know
that's
nothing
it.
about that.
With, huh?
I gotta keep them groupings tight. Make sure people understand. My trigger finger don't never fall asleep. That joint stay awake, active, ready to go.
Ready to shoot another nigga. Look at it. See, that's why we need women on there, because it won't be shooting.
Let's get something straight. It don't discriminate. It ain't gotta be a nigga. Don't matter to me. My trigger finger don't
people
discriminate.
kill where they stay, you know.
You know what I'm saying? Don't discriminate. You come on, think it's sweet if you want to. But nah, but I'm, I mean, even though, all jokes aside, I am a big proponent on gun education more than gun violence. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in pulling out my gun unless I am 100% going to use it. If I pull it out, I'm using it. I'm not pulling it out just to be showing, flashing, none of that kind of stuff. I'm gonna talk first, and if I get to a point that I feel like my life is threatened or my family's life is threatened, then when I pull it out, I'm pulling the trigger. I'm not pulling it out just to say, hey, I got a gun. Nah. I'm big into that education though, and talk about the things that people don't talk about or don't think about when you are educated when you are educated in having a gun, like seeing through your target, making sure there's nothing behind them, nobody behind them that can catch afterwards. But my father-in-law is thinking about getting a gun, and I told him I was going to take him to the range so he can shoot a few, just to get an idea of what he really wants. Because you always tell people you want a shotgun. If you want home protection, you want a shotgun. And they're like, well, I don't know. They think a shotgun is like in the movies. You know what I'm saying? When you in the movies, they using slugs in the movies, and yeah, it'll put 3 or 4 big ass holes in things. But if you're using birdshot or something like that, it's really considered non-lethal. You know what I'm saying? Because you're shooting.
Yeah, they say like 1 or 2 rounds of that right before you actually had the bullets.
Well, it all depends on the range too. So it depends on the range, and it depends on what kind of birdshot you're shooting. So, because otherwise it's BBs. Yeah, you can definitely hurt them real bad. It is possible to kill them, but it doesn't. It is usually not going to kill them depending on the range. I call it a hallway sweeper. And then the biggest thing that I always educate people is that it's the sound of a shotgun that makes people leave. You don't even have to shoot it. The sound of the when you do that with that, and you like, I got a gun. 9 times out of 10, most people are leaving. You know what I'm saying? They'll want to be on the other end of that, and a lot of times it's just that sound what you need. Now, the other thing is that I educate is that, okay, you give them the sound, you let them know you have a gun, and they don't leave, then you in a fight, whether you want to be there or not. You in it. So just go ahead and forget it. Like, I told my wife that, if the first thing you want to do is barricade yourself in a room where you can look at the what you call it, you close the door, you warn them, let them know you have a gun, and you have the door, and if that doorknob twists, you blow the door down. You know what I'm saying? You blow the door down and you don't stop shooting until you are out. So, because there's 2 things that do. One, the blowing the door down, it will protect that person a little bit more and make them leave even more. And if you have your gun set up correctly, where it's birdshot, slugs, then the first 2 bird shots, like I said, won't do anything. But then if you get to the 3rd one and they still there, then yeah, that slug is going to take them out. So at least you've covered all your bases, that you were not the aggressor because you're in a room, you locked the door, you told them don't come in, and they were still trying to get in. That means they are the aggressor to the police. You know what I'm saying? And then when you blow the door down, and if they still there, and they, each time you shoot that shotgun is telling your neighbors to call the police. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing, because if you just shoot once, a person hear that one shot and they'd be like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Was that a car backfire? Was that this, that, and the other? But if you keep on shooting and they hear that boom, 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 then they're going to call the police. People are going to call for help. You know what I'm saying? Because Now they're like, yo, something that, yeah, that's a definite joint for going on. So it's just like, it's little education that people don't think about when they buy that. Like, hey, look, if you barricade yourself in there, they come to the door, they still trying to get in. You shoot once, you keep shooting, because that lets anybody else that's in the area who's somewhat proactive. Once they get to that third shotgun joint, they're gonna be like, oh, now we calling the police. Like something, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you want them to do. You know, that's what you want them to do if you win that situation. And if you know, you get all those shots and you put out 5 shots into a door, and if there's another dude, he ain't coming through that door. You know what I'm saying? Normally, if all that don't happen, they still coming, then they on something different. You know what I'm saying? They on something different. So it's just little education about that. And they worry because the shotgun's so big that well, let's get some straight. A handgun is shooting a smaller, precise round. If you're not proficient in it, you're gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna miss. And plus, the other thing is that, you know, the shotgun has that it spreads out, so it'll take out anything in the hallway. The bullet, it goes like that. So anything in the hallway, anything at the door, you don't have to be precise. You don't even gotta aim. All you gotta do is point it in their direction. So, you know, it's just a little education like that. So I'm supposed to be taking him to go go shoot some guns. I myself have a handgun and a shotgun. So, you know, but the shotgun, you know, is what I teach my wife and my kids and stuff like that. Because like I said, that in the shotgun is definitely the first deterrent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, most people that are coming into your house should know what a shotgun sound like when you cock it, you know. So, and you know,
out of there.
huh?
Say they better get the hell out of there.
Yeah. You hear that? Yeah, I'm gone. I know I'm gone.
Or speak up. It's me.
Yeah, I broke out a weird shotgun. It's called like a Sega or some shit. And that motherfucker like an automatic pump or some shit. Like
he got a semi-automatic. It's called a combat shotgun, but the Sega is probably the company that made it. I think it's SIG, is what you're saying. SIG is the company.
I just be seeing that name on there. I don't know.
Yeah, SIG is a gun company. So SIG, they make several different guns. It's just like your what is my joint? I'm blanking on what the name of my joint is.
Because a lot of his stuff got their name on it.
Yeah. It's like a Winchester or a Ruger. All those are just companies that make guns. I'm trying to remember my shotgun. They got a name too. I can't remember the damn name on it. It saved my life right now. I was just talking about it the other day, but yeah. But I got a bow too. Shoot, I go out there. I got a bow, dog. I love the bow.
Yours automatic.
I'm sorry?
Yours a crossbow or regular bow?
Not compound. Compound.
Yeah. They be having scopes and everything on them joints. Them joints cost too.
Yeah. I love that more than I love shooting my guns, man. Because it's nothing like being good, 30 yards away. And that silence is just watch that jump and you hit that target. To me, that's just, I mean, if you're doing casual shooting or whatever the case may be, it's nothing like it to me. So
that's the best way, especially if you hunting. I think they should make everybody use bows and stuff, and they don't scare the other animals off to run off too far. That bong, like damn, like
yeah. I love taking that out and shooting that. And plus, I can go out in my yard. I was thinking about doing that today, but I gotta clean. I gotta finish. I got so much work I done put off around my house, man. I gotta clean out my garage. My wife already started cleaning out our basement, our storage area basement, but I want to get rid of everything, dog. This year, before the end of the year, is gonna be my cleansing year, like for real. Like, the last 2 years I've been really working on myself and working on everything. Now I'm at the point now I just want to cleanse everything around me. Like I want to get rid of all this crap I got in my basement. Man, I still got stuff from when my mother lived here. I still got stuff from when my brothers lived here. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. I'm ready for everything to go, dog. Everything. Like, and like, like my whole perspective has changed too. Because for the longest time, I was like, you know what? I'm not selling my family's house. This is my family's house, and this, that, and the other. Now I'm like, man, this ain't nothing but a pile of bricks. I don't know why I'm sitting here putting all this investment into, like, what is it called? Like Jay-Z said, you know, you what you call it? The neighbor, a block, you represent a block you don't own. Even though I own this house, it's still a fucking house. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, yo, you know, like I put too much value into it. I don't care anymore. I'm just like, my value is now. Coach has been saying it to me for a long time that he stopped putting value in buying his kids things. Instead, he wants to make memories. And I was like, yo, and that, you know, and I've been really thinking about that. Like, I'm at an age now, like, I mean, my youngest son, he's getting ready to go into middle school, and he's gonna be graduated soon. I got 2 older kids. Like, I'd rather now invest in memories than going out and buying or being important, or, you know, my kids don't want this damn house anyway. You know what I'm saying? They don't want it. They like, nah, they're going to live. And the goal is, I don't want them to want. I want them to go live their own lives and get their own house. You know, my biggest flex is going to be my daughter graduating college with no debt. That's going to be my biggest flex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a good flex.
Yeah. Like, this house don't mean nothing to me. That's my flex. You know, the flex is my perception on things has really changed in the last couple of years. I don't know if it's that whole, and I was talking about this on the show the other day. I don't know if it's that whole what they call it, midlife crisis that people have. You know what I'm saying?
Could be.
Like, people have midlife crises, and all their whole perspective on everything changed. And I don't know if it's a midlife crisis or what, but my whole perspective on stuff has just changed now. Like, I just don't care. I don't know why it just happened, but I just don't care anymore. Like, I don't care about debt. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Like, yo, you know, it's like, I'm sitting here like, yeah, I'd rather just give my daughter the money now. Like, yeah, if I give her the money now and she ain't got no debt, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the biggest joint. My son, you know, he want a car, here, take a car. Like, I don't even like this joint like that no more.
You can give it now, and they can give it later.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, yeah. I was all talking about, you know, what is the definition of generational wealth, though? Because I kept before generational wealth to me was like, all right, well, I'm gonna keep all my properties, I'm gonna keep all this stuff, and I'm gonna give all this stuff to my kids. But then I started thinking, I was like, but then I'm leaving them with crap that they don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like, my kids don't want these houses. My kids don't want the joint. They got their own lives. So I'd rather just get rid of all that stuff and just give them the things that they need. That, you know, I'd rather take that money and invest into their future, or invest into a business that they want to do, or invest into, you know, this, that, and the other, opposed to me investing into things that I just want to keep for no reason. Maybe, you know.
I think you realize you already rich. You're already wealthy. You know, a lot of people used to use money, still do. That's what they determine, measure. I'd imagine on your relationship with your kids, how much love you get. You know, how much time you can spend just going to their recital, seeing them graduate. That's being rich, waking up to your kids, knowing that they love you, knowing that you can call them and reach out to them and have a conversation with them, especially if you still got your parents. That'd be big. That's being rich. That's being wealthy. You still got those things. And when I started to understand that, everything else ain't matter to me. I was like, man, none of that shit matter, because I done seen too many people die and people arguing about who gonna get this and who want this and who want that. And I just recall when them people was alive, they treasure those things. My boy Killer, he had 1,000 pair of shoes, and soon he paid them shoes. Who want these shoes and this shoes? It's like, man, like, I don't care about shoes, cars, none of that stuff. It's good to have, but like, I know people that worship their car. You can't get a mark on it. You can't get a crumb in their car. Hey, my car, kids, eat what you want to eat. If you cut the top, I'ma clean it up. Everything is made to get cleaned up. So that's how I feel. How about you, Weezy? How do you feel about life now that you're older?
Well, I always kind of never had an attachment to material things. I was more attached to my papers and notebooks than I was material things. I like to make sure my children are taken care of. I like to make sure they have the things they need and some of the things that they want. But for me, I do want a house to make sure that my children have a house. But outside of that, I'm good. If I want something, I'll get it. If I can't get it, I'm cool. I'm not attached. You know what I'm saying? I've never really been attached to material things. So I do understand what you're saying. And I have been there when they like, well, this grandma's and that. I will take the pictures. I'm big on the memories. I want the pictures.
Yeah.
But everything else, I might want a little, oh, that's pretty, let me have that. But I'm not going to sit here and try to take, I don't care, have it. I told my mother, when she goes, I'm going to put my hands up and let my siblings do whatever they want to do, because I don't care. I spend time with you now. I've taken care, my mother has lived with me, and I had to take care of her when she was really, really sick for almost a year. I have that love and time with you. When you go, whatever they want to do because they feel guilty, it ain't my problem. Whatever they want to take away, it's not, I have you in my heart. And I'm like that with everybody because I give time and I make time and I love them. So if they have to go, I'm not going to feel like I need to hold something to them because I already have them. So I just, I'd rather have that connection spiritually, mentally, emotionally with you than to have your material things that can get lost or whatever. And I had to learn that quick too because we moved around a lot when I was younger. And then as I got older, like people used to steal. I had took some poetry and stuff with me to show my father the time he took us, and somebody stole my whole bag. And they had that, so I had to learn how not to attach myself to certain things so that when it goes, it won't hurt like it used to. So, and it was never anything major, but I'd rather have the connection and the memories with the person than to have the material things.
Yes, and just like that, that's what's going to be tonight's topic. Because I just decided right now, that's what we're going to talk about, legacy. We're going to talk about what's your legacy. What are you leaving for your kids? What is legacy and what do you consider? Because you know what, I did talk about that. I went to a men's group and we talked about that. And I said to myself, this would be a great topic, but I didn't think about it again until just now when we started having our conversation. Yeah. But legacy is what we're going to talk about tonight on Dad and Natalia. We're going to talk about what's your legacy and what's important to you. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's a good topic because it shows you where people are. Because like you said, people, or like Molly said, money seems to be the thing. Leave money. Yeah, okay, you want to have bills. You want to do this. But most people who leave their children money, their kids can mess up the money right then and there. Like, it just, it's just, you can leave my house and they might just leave it sitting there or they might sell it. You just never know what they're going to do. So I'd rather have the relationship and leave my heart here. I'd rather leave the values and stuff I instilled in my children. I'd rather them go out to the world and not add chaos to it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather, those things. Those things are you can't touch it, but it's there.
Yeah, for sure. Heard. All right, move, boy.
That is tail with head.
It's tail.
I can see it.
I don't know. He might not get up here, but I'll see if I can get him up.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh, he like, hell no, I ain't jumping.
You said that any other time I get in trouble. You about to play the oh, look.
My dog getting jealous. Like, hell yeah.
Ranger, what's that, man?
All right, Pepper. I'm gonna hold.
I'm about to say, you better give Pepper a hug. You keep playing.
Pepper got the straps too. Pepper got a gun. That dog better get low.
Yeah, that ain't like that at all.
But thank y'all for tuning in to the Morning Max Show on Monday Madness. We are grateful that you joined us on the beginning of the work week. We appreciate you. Tune in tomorrow for Turn Up Tuesday. I don't know how we turn it up. But Alicia will be here.
And check me out tonight, 7 o'clock. On platform Dad_Mentality. Holla. Hey, Louise, if you want to come in and join us, you're more than welcome to. Molly, you're more than welcome. If anybody, we talking about legacy, anybody except for Mr. John Bivens, you can DM me if you want to come join in. And, we can have some conversation, have some deep thoughts. and just have a good time. LA, you want to join me? You're more than welcome to, man. Whoever want to come join me and Coach as we discuss legacy. What is your legacy? And, you know, we'll have a good time and have a great conversation, man.
Can't wait.
And that's 7 o'clock, y'all.
Eastern, Facebook, all that.
Thank you.